Welcome to Round Theatre Television, your channel for enlightenment in sport and the enjoyment of sport. I am Ra, fitness professional and sports enthusiast. Today I would like to speak very briefly on the past fight that occurred between Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. Some people are saying that Spence should not fight Crawford again, in spite of the fact that almost immediately after the fight, Spence said that he has to run this thing back again with Terrence Crawford. I'm here basically to state very simply or give some points as to how Spence could rematch Crawford, and also a couple points to show why he should, or support why he should rematch Crawford. So let's get to it. I have it in point form so that we just get to the point, so to speak, and basically make it a relatively short presentation. Okay, so these are some of the points to support why how Spence could rematch Terrence Crawford. The first thing is that the contract that they signed stipulates that there will be, or there could be, a rematch. It's the first point. It's in the contract. The second point is that Crawford said he's willing to fight Spence a second time, even at 154 pounds. So we have two willing boxers. Okay? 3. There's still a lot of interest in a fight between these two particular boxers, among 2 pound-for-pound boxers. All right? There's still people who are interested in seeing that, to see if Spence, especially to see if Spence could actually do better or even win in a second match. Okay? So there is some interest in that, in the rematch. There's also, because of there's still a significant interest in the rematch, there's an opportunity to make some money. All right, so money can be made by Spence and Crawford and the other business interests involved. Now, if there's no physical reason to prevent, let's say, Spence from participating, because he took some shots to the head and so on and so forth. If it's just no brain injury, if there's no other physical injury and so on, and he's able to pass the medical test, I think he could rematch Crawford. Now, so that's what the simple, like, factual points that would support a rematch that could happen between Spence and Crawford. Now, the reason why he should rematch Crawford, and it's like I'm trying to imagine actually how Spence could be looking at the situation. So I'm looking at this from the perspective, I'm assuming that I'm looking from this from the perspective of Spence Jr. The first thing is that I believe that Spence really believes, I think that Spence really believes that he can beat Terrence Crawford. All right, that's the first thing. His body language prior to the fight, even in the ring, suggested that he really believed that he could beat Terrence Crawford. Number 2, Spence believes that he can do better. I mean, before the fight, he said in order to win this fight, he had to be focused throughout the fight and also to be defensively responsible. As we saw in the actual fight, Spence was neither fully focused nor was his defense there for the entire fight. He was actually a bit sloppy in his defense. So I think he believes that if he corrects that, and he's able to just focus and maintain his defensive responsibility, he probably could do better and possibly win. And the last but not least, perhaps reason that Spence would want to rematch Crawford is that Spence had the dream, or probably still has the dream of being the undisputed champion at 147. That might be out of the out of reach right now. However, he achieved 3 of the belts, missed one, but he has an opportunity to avenge the person who beat him, who prevented him from getting the 147-pound undisputed championship. And that person is now considered number 1 on the pound-for-pound list. And I think if he beats him, Spence then becomes perhaps one of his dreams, the number 1 pound-for-pound boxer. So that's a dream, and I don't encourage anyone to give up easily on their dreams, especially if you're basically one step away from achieving your dream. I don't think you should quit with being one step away from your dream. So those are basically reasons why I think that Errol Spence could and should rematch Terrence Crawford. Okay, so I'll be back with another presentation, do another aspect of this this fight in the near future. So until then, you've been watching Ra Theater TV, and I'm Ra, fitness professional and sports enthusiast. See you next time.